Hi guys, this is Ratchet, and we are playing Criminal Case Supernatural Investigations, Case 20, Scribe for Help. Let's unlock Firebird Cauldron Bubble number 5, and now what we have to do is find kids and also to ask for mind protection spell. Katrina, we handed Heather Knight over to the authorities for murdering Belinda. But it turns out that the kill order was given by Morgana Blackhawk after Belinda discovered she was behind the child kidnappings. Katarina, you need to find those kids and bring Morgana to justice. I think I have a lead, Katarina. Hope found this weird password when she was looking through the rest of Belinda's diary. There's no mention of what the password is for, but what if it's related to the missing children? We can be sure that the Enchanted Candy Room housed the kids at some point. Maybe the password opens something there. Katarina, I also have some good news. Agnes Leak is ready to give us the mind protection spell. Yes. Alrighty, meet me at the Candy Room once you're done talking to Agnes Leak with Luke, Katarina. Okay, this is it. Alright, let's go to Agnes. So, Katrina, I hear Heather and Morgana were responsible for boarding Belinda's demise. Never did like either of them. Heather was a impairing idiot, and Morgana's head is so far up her own. Miss Leak, we are actually here for that mind protection spell you promised us. Our friend's been tormented by demons for weeks, and she is on the verge of losing her mind completely. Young people these days, no time for polite conversation. Anyway, I still need one ingredient for the spell. Extract of the false dead cat mushrooms that grow outside the castle. I'll take the other ingredients to your werewolf friend while you head outside to collect the mushroom extract. Okay, will do. Alright, we're gonna go to Candy Room. See where we can use that password. Oh, right. A trapdoor, there must be in there. Still no sign of the kidnapped kids, Katarina. Hang on, what's that you're standing on? A trapdoor. It's a trapdoor. Katarina, the enchantment must have started wearing off to reveal the room's true nature. And look, the trapdoor needs a password. What do you reckon is the one from Belinda's diary? Let's give it a try. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go to castle, outside the castle, and find some mushrooms. I see mushrooms, but I can't pick them up. Got him. According to this, those mushrooms are the false dead calves Agnes Leak needs for her mind protection spell. Let's collect some of the mushrooms as juices quick. Okay. Alright, let's unlock the trapdoor. See you there inside. Children, I'm gonna save you. God damn it. Alright, let's see what's inside. Katrina, the code worked. Now let's see what's behind that trapdoor. Yay! Katrina, you found us. I'm so sorry for running away, Felix. Don't sweat it, kid. I'm just happy to see you again. We need to get you guys out of here. And I'll have to check you all over for any hexes or the like in my lab. Okay. Alright, we'll analyze the children. Alright. Let's go collect some juice from the mushrooms. Katrina, I actually got that mushroom extract from Agnes's mind protection spell. You need to get it to Priya. There's not a moment to lose. Yes. Is everything alright with the children? Well, Avery and the kids seem to be free of any malevolent mojo, Katrina. And Felix filled me in on how it was Morgana who kidnapped me and the others. I want to take her down, Katarina. And I know just how to do it. See, any witch who misuses her powers for evil is vulnerable to those she's harmed. All you kids need to do is recall your most precious memory, and I'll transform those positive vibes into a spell which will strip Morgana of her powers. I remember when my brother Danny taught me how to skateboard. And I remember when my mommy took me to Aquamarine City. My best memory is when I got my pet rabbit. And mine's the day I came into my powers, Katarina. Great job, kids. Now, for the spell. Mother of Earth, seas, and flowers, take back your straying daughters' powers. Morgana Blackhawk from this day forth shall walk the earth like common folk. That should do it. Morgana should be totally powerless. I'm going to confront Morgana with you, Katarina. That meanie pants owes me an apology. Yeah, it was you all along. And the mushroom extract, is it ready? Take it from me, young lady. If a man can't handle you sprouting a bit of body hair every full moon, he's not worth your time. Katarina, I was just offering me a bit of dating advice. But now that you brought that mushroom extract, we can start work on the mind protection spell Gwen desperately needs. All you need to do is add the mushroom extract into the cauldron, dearie. Then give it a good stir and it will be ready for your friend to consume. But beware, the demon in her mind will resist any attempt to cure her. We better conceal the potion in something inconspicuous. How about a matcha latte? It's Gwen's favorite. I was thinking more along the lines of a slug juice smoothie, but whatever you kids think best. Katrina, we watched Gwen suffer for so long, but now we have the spell to release the demon's hold on her. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Morgana! We know everything. What now, Katerina? Avery? You're here. Where else would I be? Oh, right. Locked up waiting to be served on a platter for a Porgy's night. Alright, I see there's no point lying to you, Katerina. The truth is, I was planning to serve you brats up to the Coven. The fleshless children would have amplified our powers tenfold. I knew none of the others had the stomach for it, except for Pandora. So I had her kidnap the kids and hide them from the rest of the Coven. Knew she was involved. But then goody two shoes Belinda ruined everything by discovering what I was up to. And that's when you ordered Heather to kill her. Seems like you got it all figured out, Katerina. Shame I'm going to wipe your memory of this. By way of wind and power chant, your mind shall be as blank as that of a plant. That's not gonna work. Nice try, but Felix here has stripped you of your powers. You'll never use magic to hurt anyone again. My powers? They're gone? Arrgh! Katerina, our work here is done. Pandora will have to be stripped of her powers once I get back to the RV. But before that, let's take Avery for a burger. After a tasty burger. Katerina, there you are. Your cheap call to say you located the kidnapped kids. Who might you be? Agent Matson, FBI. And you are? You're FBI? Oh my god, this is so cool. You look just like you do on the TV. Thank you, I think. And you are? Avery Bitchell, budding witch extraordinary. You're a witch? So, you can do magic? Can you show me a spell? Guys, cute as this is, I reckon it's time you got the kids back to their families, Mattison. Right, of course. This is embarrassing, but I appear to have misplaced my car keys. That'll be the enchantment of the castle. He plays tricks on people. Come on, I'll help you find your keys. Okay. Alright, demon in Gwen's mind. That's enough. You don't hurt anybody else. I got lost. Katerina, is that you? The monsters make me see things that aren't there. It's us, Gwen, and we brought you a drink. I'm not thirsty. Don't be ungrateful, child. Knock it back. Demon, be told, release your hold. This mind you shall no longer bend. Katerina, the demons, they're gone. It worked. The mind protection spell worked. No need to sound so surprised. Now, I haven't got all day. Gather your friends so I can perform the spell on them too. Okay. It worked. Alright, let's find Madison's keys and then we are done. Darn, I don't see my car keys anywhere. Katerina, my witchy senses start tingling. Let's look under that pile of rocks. Okay. Alright, let's look through the rocks. Here are the car keys. Tada! One set of car keys hiding under those rocks. How extraordinary! Now, let's go tell the other children the good news. I'm taking them home. Okay. Alright, let's accompany children to their homes. Mister, is it true you're taking us home? I sure am. Now, who wants to ride in my bulletproof FBI car? Me! Alright, first stop, Chicago. Katrina, before I go, I just want to say thank you. I know I've been a handful, but you never stopped looking out for me. So I want you to have this. See you around, Katrina. A magic wand. Later on. Well, Katarina, I gotta say that I'm gonna miss Avery now she's gone. I'm just glad we managed to rescue her and the other kidnapped kids before Morgana Blackhawk served them up as a Walpurgis night feast. We stripped Morgana Blackhawk of her power so she no longer possessed a threat, and I did the same for her accomplice, Pandora. Hey there, Katarina. I just wanted to say thank you for getting that mind protection spell for me. I'm still pretty drained, but I'm finally starting to feel like myself again. Good to hear, Gwen. The fact that demon in human disguise could do such a thing to you is worrying. But it won't happen again now that Agnes Leak has protected all the team. Now we can finally contact Arthur Darkwood to ask him what the lords of the Netherworld are doing in our world. Let's go. Okay. Protected. Arthur, we are ready. Darkwood, we finally got our hands on that mind protection spell. Now, tell us everything. Who the Demon Queen is, why she's... Whoa, hold on, Katarina. I need to check that spell works before I tell you anything. And? Alright, your minds are completely impenetrable. Now buckle up, Katarina, because this is going to be a long ride. What you'll learn from Gwen's nightmares is true. There was a civil war between demons some 30 years ago. I fought on the rebel side, against our queen and her supporters. I was badly injured in battle and lay close to death for many years. When I finally came to, I discovered that the rebels had succeeded in weakening the queen. They locked her up in a magical cage, suspended somewhere between your world and mine, stripped of her powers. But the rebels themselves were nearly all wiped out in the conflict. So nobody really won the war, and the queen survived, but was left powerless and trapped in a cage? Yes, for some years nothing happened. But then rumors started that the queen's faithful were gathering strength, looking to restore her to power. That's when I realized it was time for me to stop hiding in your world as Arthur Darkwood, the writer. As much as I love living as a human, I couldn't stand by as the queen's supporters plotted to liberate her. So I started investigating the rumors. I learned that 5 keys disguised to conceal their true nature are needed to unlock the queen's cage. The queen's faithful are hunting down these 5 keys, and they already have 4 of them. One was a tree core the werewolves failed to protect in Yellowstone. If I'd known the queen's supporters were closing in on it, I never would have left the wolves to guard it alone. So that's what Zeki wanted the tree core for. He killed the alpha werewolf for it and took it back to the Netherworld. But what about the other keys? Two were museum artifacts: the Civitar of Carpathia, stolen from the Louvre in Paris, and a manuscript of Ben Becula, stolen from the Smithsonian. I remember Phyllis grumbling about museum artifacts being stolen. I never imagined there were magical keys to a demon queen's cage. Yeah, something was mentioned. Yes, and the fourth was a sextant on board a sunken ship guarded by the Kraken, until the queen's loyalists tricked it and stole that too. And what about the fifth key? The one the demons haven't got yet? Nobody knows what or where it is. A rebel demon, Ratchet, made the keys, but he was hunted down, tortured, and killed by the queen's supporters some years ago. I never got the chance to reunite with him after the war, to ask him where the keys were hidden. All I know is that he lived in your world under an assumed identity, but I don't even know so much as his human name. Only he knew where the final key is hidden, but since he's dead, we can hardly ask him. It's imperative we find the last key before the queen's faithful do. If we fail, the queen will rise again and punch a hole in the veil between our realms, allowing demons to pour in en masse. So we need to find a key that could be disguised as absolutely anything, and the only person who knew its location is dead. That's like looking for a needle in a haystack. I know it's not a lot to go on, but there is one thing I can tell you. In my search for my fallen comrade, I discovered that he lived on the East Coast for a while. Now your minds are protected, I need you to help me find out who he was and where he hid the last key. We need to head east, Katarina. Take this money and I'll meet you there. Okay. Man, that was quite long. Katarina, this has been one heck of a day. Is it true that Arthur Darko finally told you everything he knows about demons? Yes, apparently the Demon Queen was locked up in a magical cage after a bloody civil war. But now, years later, her supporters are rising up again, and they already found 4 of the 5 keys that open her cage. So we need to get our hands to that last key before the bad demons do. But how do we do that without knowing what it is or where it's hidden? We do have one lead. We need to look into Darkness's fallen comrade, the one who created the keys. We have no idea of his human identity, but we know he lived on the East Coast, so that's where we are heading. Let's go, Katarina. Yes, we're done here. We're done with witches for now. Oh dear. You died by getting your legs chopped off and bleeding to death. East. Pentagram, something to do with black magic, huh? And only 2 districts left, if you can call them districts. I still do. And then we are done with this game. Alright, we're gonna stop here. You're gonna continue playing case number 21 in East. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!